In today's video, I'm going to be going over all of the best resources that I've been using to help me find the best stocks, to help me find the best deals when it comes to stock market investing and investing in general. I've been getting some crazy messages from people that has just started investing, how they spent about $30,000 on a penny stock and it just went bankrupt. They lost $15,000. They're planning to sell like 2 days later for $15,000. I don't know what you guys are doing with your money, but it does seem like some of you guys are a little bit stuck or a little bit lost. So over the last few years, I've been using a lot of different resources, and I'm going to be going over everything that I use, and I'm pretty sure it's going to help a lot of you guys out there. So first off, welcome to the channel. My name is Bruce Wang. I've been investing for the past 2+ years now in the stock market, and even longer when it comes to real estate. My portfolio right now, quick update, is sitting at $114,000. It's down 0.1% today with an annual dividend income of $3,511. So I've been able to grow my portfolio quite a bit in the last 2 years. And on top of that, I'm almost at $300 worth of dividends every single month. So I would say I'm mildly successful when it comes to stock market investing. A lot of people out there might disagree, but that's where I stand. I think I'm mildly successful. And on top of that, I'm going to be linking everything from this video in the description, all in one place, so you guys don't have to go around anywhere to find this information. Links are going to be in the description. So let's jump right into it. For anybody that is brand new, I'd recommend going to Personal Finance on Reddit. I get asked a lot of the same questions time and time again on basically, I'm this age, I have this much amount of money, what should I do with it? What are the best stocks that I should be buying? And this is basically the number one place I recommend everybody to go. When you guys message me that question, I link you this website. That's exactly what I do. So if for all the people that haven't messaged me yet and want to message me, go to this website first before you do it. So this is Reddit Personal Finance. It has a community of over 4.2 million people, and basically anything money related has already been answered on this website, on this subreddit. And it's free to join. Anybody can join there. So this is what the main page looks like. So in this section here is broken down into all of these different areas: how to handle money, many questions answered, age brackets from 15 to 20, 18 to 25, 25 to 30, 35 to 45, books, credit cards, debt, retirement, investing questions, windfall. Everything that I go over in my channel is basically some form or version of these topics from this subreddit. So a lot of people that go on YouTube, I'm assuming you guys are visual learners, and it's a lot easier to learn from videos. And this is basically how I've managed my channel. Is I go over topics that I'm interested in or I'm learning myself, and I just share it with you in a visual format. But for anybody that wants direct answers that I haven't covered yet, this is the place to go, and this is the place that I recommend everyone to go before they start even investing in the stock market. So now let's go a little bit deeper and go over a lot of free resources that everybody can use, because if you're out there buying IPOs, buying penny stocks, and trying to day trade, this is definitely not going to be the channel for you, because I'm pretty sure it can be done, but I'm not going to be going up against someone who makes $200,000 a year trying to day trade in the stock market. They get paid the big bucks for that on Wall Street. And that's who you're competing against when you're doing day trading and penny trading. If you're going to go that route, try your best. Let me know how it goes. If you made money or lost money, down in the comment section below. Don't forget to drop me a like for all these free resources as well. So the main brokerages that I use when it comes to investing in the stock market are Robinhood, M1 Finance, and Webull. I've used a lot of other ones as well, but basically these are the three ones that I stick to the most. A lot of these companies, when you first sign up with them, they're going to give you free stocks. So as a beginner, that is the word I'm looking for is enticing. That is very enticing, especially if you don't have a big budget to start with. So Robinhood, I'm pretty sure they give some free stocks. M1 Finance, I think they do too, and Webull. Links in the description if you guys want those free stocks. So on Robinhood, I have about $55,000 here. Robinhood is great, especially if you're just beginning. The second brokerage that I use, and in my opinion is the better brokerage of all of these three main ones that I use, is going to be M1 Finance. This is where I have all of my long-term hold investments, and on top of that, my retirement account. My Roth IRA is sitting at right now $19,000. This Wang Gang account for 2020 is sitting at $34,000. And if you guys want to see my entire holdings, links are going to be in the description. And next one is going to be Webull. Webull is also a brand new brokerage that's been on the come up over the last year. They are the ones that are giving out the most beneficial freebies, in my opinion. I think you guys can get 2 free stocks. Time is really limited. They always switch it on and off. So right now, I'm pretty sure you guys can get 2 free stocks if you sign up. Links are going to be in the description for that as well. So one of the biggest questions that I've been getting recently is, what is that brokerage? What is that service or website you use that links all of your accounts together that I show in every single video? And that is Simply Safe Dividends. I'm a dividend investor. And when you're a dividend investor, you're more of you're not too flashy. You're into slow and steady growth when it comes to your portfolio. That's what I think a dividend investor is. If you're a growth investor, I'll have something later down on the road for you guys as well. But basically, Simply Safe Dividends it's not free to use. They have a free trial for 2 weeks if you want to try them out. But basically, I think I've been paying like $3.99 a year for it. So it's not for everybody. But if you do have the money to invest and you're investing a lot of money, then it might be something for you to look at. But basically, when it comes to Simply Safe Dividends, whatever dividend stocks that you have, they give it a dividend safety score. And they've been doing this for a few years now. And whenever you're investing in something like Apple, Apple is a company that pays a dividend of 0.68% dividend yield, and their dividend safety score is 99% or 99, very safe score. And I have a few companies where I'm just trying to get as much dividends as possible, a high dividend yield, such as AG&C, and their dividend safety score is really low. So they do this for every single stock that I own in my portfolio. And this is how my portfolio is broken down here. So I add all these 4 brokerages up together, and this comes out to my entire portfolio. It gets kind of difficult for me to track all my investments, all my stock investments. So I'm always on here on a daily basis, just making sure everything is looking good and looking safe. So for anybody else that is balling on a budget, I'm going to give you guys a bunch of different resources as well. So next we got Google Finance. I'm on here every single day, and I basically add my stocks on a wish list here. And I find it that I think when you first start, you're going to be spending hours and hours researching companies that you want to add to your portfolio. And after a while, you're really just checking and making sure none of your companies that you own are going bankrupt. And Google Finance is a great place to go and check out if you guys want that free content. Some other free resources to use is the Monthly Fool, but they do give you a different take on stocks and a lot of the companies that I own. So in summary, the Monthly Fool is a great place to find different perspectives on some of the stocks that you own, because you don't want to be in a circle of people saying the same things. Oh, Tesla is the greatest company ever, da 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 da. And you kind of want to know. You don't want to be too biased about Tesla. You want to know what is said on the other side as well. And that's one of the advantages of the Monthly Fool. The disadvantage is usually some of the articles that are written, the writer has an agenda. So make sure, if the writer is invested or not invested, and you want to find out about that first. So the next resource here is Morningstar. Morningstar is more professional. So when you compare it to the Monthly Fool, the Morningstar I would say is a lot higher rated than Monthly Fool, but it does come with a cost. The Morningstar is pretty expensive. I tried the free trial. I paid for a few months worth of this, but once you have like one dividend tracker or one stock tracker, you really don't need 2 stock trackers. And on top of that, if you're on Robinhood and you pay for Robinhood Gold or Robinhood Premium, I forgot the name, they give you Morningstar reports on a lot of the stocks as well. So let me show you an example here. Square is one of these companies that's been on fire lately. If we jump, I have the Robinhood Gold, and they give you a research report. You can read the full article. This is from Morningstar, and it's great, honestly. So I didn't really need to double dip here and buy the Morningstar subscription. All right, so here's an example. So when it comes to Square, they would give it a Morningstar rating. 1 star would be overvalued, and 5 stars would be undervalued. They would also give you their fair value estimate. So this is something that I always look at. I find half the time they're correct, and the other half of the time they're not really that accurate. And so, for example, they're saying Square is worth $64 USD, and currently it's overvalued, so they give it a 1 star. And the last time that I checked, Square's value is worth $186. So Morningstar is not going to get it right. Not every single analytical company is going to get it right. Sometimes they're wrong, and sometimes the market just determines the price of the stock. So lastly, let's jump into Finbox. Finbox is another tool that I've just recently been using over the last 2 months. I've been heavily going into this analytical tool, and when it comes to Finbox, it is paid, so you have to pay for this. They have all these professionals analyzing all the companies that I own in my portfolio, and on top of that, they give me more data and information that I know what to do with it. It is pretty affordable. I would say everyone should at least try the free version, and on top of that, if you have the money, try it out. So this is what it looks like in my portfolio. I have all of these companies here on the watch list, and let's jump into ExxonMobil here. ExxonMobil, for anybody that's owned ExxonMobil over the last 6 months, I feel you. So here we go. Finbox also has a fair value as well. They tell you exactly what they think the price is, the upside, uncertainty is medium. And one thing about Finbox is a lot of professional stock investors use this as well. I consider myself to be an amateur when it comes to investing in the stock market still, but definitely I'm on my way up. The 2 greatest things about Finbox is their ideas list and their screener. So when it comes to their ideas list, they go over all these different investors, professional investors here: Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, Carl Icahn, Ray Dalio. Let's jump into Warren Buffett's portfolio here. Holdings, value, $200 billion. How is it doing versus the S&P 500 over the last 5 years? Let's take a look. I would say they're performing just about the same. These are the top holdings: Apple, all the way down to Bank of New York, Mellon Corporation. So you guys can see how other professional investors are investing their money. I know M1 Finance does something very similar to this, but it does not give you as much data and information as a Finbox. Next here, we got the screener. And basically, I still am a newbie when it comes to screening a lot of the new stocks, just because I haven't been really looking to add new stocks onto the portfolio. I own 50 companies already, and I'm already way too diverse. So not really trying to add on. When it comes to my portfolio, I'm looking to cut down on some of the stocks that I own. So not really trying to screen right now, but for anybody that's looking for new stocks to add on, definitely this screener is going to be for you. And lastly, a great resource to use is going to be Discord. So this one is kind of a curveball because I have a Discord myself. I'm on a lot of these other YouTubers' Discord as well. I got Andre here. We got Matthew's investor community. We got Graham Stephan's personal finance community. So I would say join these communities. Talk with them, talk with the other investors in there as well, just to see where their mindsets are. And definitely, this is another great way, an undervalued way to learn how other people think about their money and how they invest their money as well. And lastly, here we have Think or Swim. This is where I haven't really been checking this lately, just because I'm getting caught up with everything else. But I have every single one of my stocks in here, and I get to track the price movements and everything. So this helps also to determine if I should be buying a stock or not. I use the RSI indicator down here with some of the moving averages. So some of this, it doesn't really determine a lot of my long-term investments, but when it comes to My Robinhood portfolio, definitely I'm looking at this a lot for some of the stocks that are in there. So this is everything that I basically use on a monthly basis. I don't use everything every single day. I just don't have the time for that. But, I'm always on here. I'm always looking to, find the next edge so I can be a better investor. And hopefully you guys found some value in here. Drop me a like. If you guys want to watch some more videos from me, go check out these videos here. Like, subscribe, hit that notification. Follow me on my socials, follow me on my second channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. I'll check you guys out later. Bye.